to this point, the beginning of this 12-team playoff in front of a home crowd in a raucous environment. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story. The last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Troy Trojans, taking on the number 5 seed in the playoff, the Illinois Fighting Illini. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the college football playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. And he takes this from inside the 5. Okay, now we'll get our first look at this offense here today. And as this quarterback takes the field, eager to see how he plays today, there's a certain gravity about him. You can tell from the warm-up song the way the team responds and rallies around him. Can he come through on a big stage here?
Yeah, this guy is their Superman. And when that opening kickoff is kicked up into the air, his cape goes on. He sets everything into place, gets the offense out of jams, does it in pressure situations. He's the arms and legs of this offensive system, but also the heart of this team.
The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
But a defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Here's the second down play. Hand off to the right side. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. This Illinois offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Illinois. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepared for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. The Trojans offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. The pocket breaking down. Down he goes. A sack. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Going the other way. Can they stop him? And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And now the handoff. No shot to bring him down. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Illini. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Troy offense back out there. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Looking for a gap. It's Leon. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. He went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? He'll hand it off. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. And the punt team now on to kick it away. And he boots it out of bounds. Not very long. Illinois sends the offense back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Tackled, but first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have a great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Illinois getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Scrambles out of bounds to avoid contact. He's going to be short of the marker.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. It's a quick grab. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
Refusing to be brought down. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. A solid gain puts them in good position for 2nd down and goal. Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Illinois. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Thorne. And he's brought down at the 12. That's before field position to start the drive. And the Trojans offense back on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Fights through a tackle. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
New center downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Back in motion now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he lofts one deep over the middle. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Now it's 2nd down here. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. This time it's complete. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the 1st down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Short connection to the tight end here. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
First down, looking to throw the football. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Getting set. Here's second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quarterback looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards.
A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the punt flies out of bounds. They'll spot this around the 25-yard line. Illinois has the lead here, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Ball handed off, and he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
This Illinois offense is moving quickly down the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Game makes it second and medium. And the same runner's got it again. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need.
Powerful running into the secondary. Tackle made after a big gain.
Hey, when it's your day, it's your day. This offense, and especially this running back, enjoying a monster day, putting up huge numbers and having a nice, big, comfortable lead.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening them.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, fighting Illini. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
That makes the score Illinois 28.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled. Detroit offense back on the field now. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? They'll give it to the back. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Quick throw to his receiver. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping them out of the end zone.
Important second down play coming up. And the tailback's got it again. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
Illinois lining up quickly here. And they're trying to punch it in here. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Illinois.
Hey, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
That makes the score Illinois 35.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Troy offense back out there. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First play of the drive, they look to the right.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Trying to extend the play. And the junior able to get home with the sack. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Running out of time in the pocket. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Punt team ready to boot it away. Looking to flip the field here. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. So the Illinois offense heads back out onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments. Come up with a stop here. First down here. The offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Handoff heading left. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. Offense getting set. Second down play here. He's going to hand this off. And they'll stop him after a short gain. It's 3rd down for the offense. He'll hand it off. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to 36. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. The defense gets him, but it's a first down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling. Illinois now operating in the red zone. Defense is coming after him. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark. See if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. He's running out of time here. The pass rush closing in. And the junior gets home, making a sack there. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. This will be a 46-yard attempt. And it's good. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Using his legs, it's Thorne. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, we wonder all week what this matchup would look like. So much at stake in this win-or-go-home game, and we've been treated to a fabulous first 2 quarters of playoff football.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the Trojans offense back on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Second down play coming up for this offense. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw it on third and very long. He's picked for a third time tonight. Look out, he's got some space. Past the 10. Steps out at the 5. No touchdown, but an important takeaway.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Touchdown, Fighting Illini. To stretch the lead, the route is on. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
The Troy offense back on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Important third down play coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. And he's taken down behind the line. He's going to lose a yard or 2. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. So the Fighting Illini offense is back out on the field now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes the catch downfield. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Finds his man. It's Brown. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Illinois now operating in the red zone. Nice catch made near the sideline, but they gain nothing on the play. That short completion sets up a third down play. Back to throw again. He's moving out of the pocket. Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. He's got some room and some blockers here. Now the 40. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10. The offense sets up with a 1st and goal. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Looking to the end zone, and it's picked off in the end zone. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
And they're finally able to stop him. A great execution on the screen pass. Fooled the defense there. Off the play fake on 1st down. Here's the throw deep downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch.
Well, that is a great throw and a catch. But now we'll see if they can finish off this drive by scoring a touchdown.
1st and goal, handoff. Touchdown, Illinois. And the beatdown continues.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
That makes the score. Illinois 52.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Here comes the Troy offense back out there. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
That's caught. It's Thorne. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. And there's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's caught downfield. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. And the back now goes in motion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Off play action, he's looking to throw. And he lofts it deep over the middle. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Looks like he's going to run it. Breaks loose at the 40. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. Illinois getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. This Illinois offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. So 2nd down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And a sophomore making an impact play.
I love to see defenses be aggressive. They dial up the heat on this play, brought the linebacker on the blitz, and they get to the quarterback.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And here comes a deep shot. The defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. Receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that 3rd down. Let's see what their decision is on 4th down coming up.
And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Quarterback still with the football. They'll just get back to the line of scrimmage, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play. Illinois has the lead here. This has been thorough domination through 3 quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. Let's check out the stats so far. So let's get back to the action. 1 quarter away. What would be an impressive CFP statement. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's going to take off here. Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's good run defense. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. Here's a 1st and 10 play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
3rd down after that running play. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a 1st down, and they get it.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
The offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs in this drive, but this will be tough. It's 3rd and long. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. This one is right through. So they get the 3, but the margin is still huge. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. This one will be fair caught. Illinois sends the offense back out on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end, and got stopped. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught. It's Brown. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking for the wideout. Makes a spectacular diving catch.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They're going to run it. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. The Illini line up now, 1st and goal. And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. He stays alive. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And the defense closes in quickly to stop him short of the goal line.
QB just ran out of options. He decides to take matters into his own hands and takes off on that scramble. I thought he might come close to getting it to the end zone. Comes up just a little bit short.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. Right, so it's 1st and 10, back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller, it's a safety. After giving up the safety, they have to kick it away here now. He'll call for the fair catch here. So the Illinois offense heads back out onto the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. He's going for a big play downfield. And that ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down. 2nd down after that previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Bringing pressure. He's looking to scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. Crucial 3rd down play right here. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Oh, the pass is picked off. They get him down after a short return, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36. The offense now has great field position to start the drive. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Hit as he released it. He's got it for a big gain. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. The offense now operating in the red zone. They'll give it to the running back. Makes a nice move there. And the broken tackle.